Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go down, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do you have on him?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds now at the plate. Two outs, base is empty. That one ripped, but foul. The wind of the pitch. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Got him swinging. Down in order go the Pirates. The Twins coming up, no score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Skenes. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now here is Edouard Julien. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. On the ground. And that one handled. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Nope. Just missed. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Good job to fight that one off. Down on strikes he goes. 2 away now.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's Juan Soto. That one at triple digits. Backed off the plate that time. Struck him out looking. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. And we're back. And now here's the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First pitch misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable because he
dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Martinez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
That ball was ticketed for right center field all the way, but not so fast, the second baseman says. Leaps up into the air and brings it down. Some nice hang time as well when he was up there.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is a foul ball. No score here in the second.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Just off the outside edge. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. And there's a ball. Man at first, 1 away. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
In the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Byron Buxton. A line to kick the pitch. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Royce Lewis stands in now and watches strike one.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, dude. Love being a part of these games.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's deep. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first side of the bucket.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Skenes, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
The Twins with a chance to score first here in Game 5 of the World Series. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
Batting seven, the first baseman.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 5. There's the strike up high, and the count is 0-2. Got him, and that will end the inning.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene. Looking super.
Back in Minnesota, top half of the third inning, down the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, not close.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
The pitch. There's a swing and a miss. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
But one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Jeffers down to first, in time to get him, one away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Henry Davis now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground to first, Kirilloff. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next on the shortstop.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Flied to right his first time. Up and in, and that is ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another ball. Brian Reynolds waiting for a turn at the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and we're still knotted at 0. Back in target field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Matt Wallmer. Skenes back to work. That one pulled foul. And the right-hander deals. Hit hard on the ground to short. Cruz on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Emmanuel Rodriguez. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And a swing and a miss. And that quickly 2 away.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Now a chance for Edouard Julien. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and we are still scoreless. World Series Game 5. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And a pitch. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Go ahead run on base. Brandon Bell, the next Pirate to hit. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And that's in the dirt.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and now 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. That's the 3rd out. Cannonball coming. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Bottom 4, and now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. The right-hander back to work. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Juan Soto. Went down on strikes his first time through. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and harder order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Byron Buxton. Swinging a foul straight back. Correa over at first with 1 away. Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Toss to Bell. That takes care of Buxton. Here's Royce Lewis. Doubled in his first AB. That one finds the zone. Going one. Nice curveball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And here it comes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for Minnesota. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. A wind in the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Davis measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And the pitch. Out to short. Tosses across to first. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brendan Donovan. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ryan Jeffers. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The first baseman, number 19.
Alex Kirilloff, the next twin up to hit.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And a good eye there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the air to left down the line. Brings it in, and a couple of quick outs. And now here is Matt Wallner. Grounded out his first time up. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Just missed. foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 outs. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order, and they're down 2-0. Top of the 6th inning. Brian Reynolds here. Lopez back to work. That one ripped. Buxton going back. And that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pablo Lopez departs, and he leaves a runner at third, so we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Josh Staumont gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped on a line to center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The relay, not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
And here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Caleb Ferguson getting ready to go. Oker getting loose as well. Now this is in the air down the line. On the move. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. And that clips the inside corner. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Whips it to Kirilloff. That ends the frame. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Emmanuel Rodriguez. The wind of the pitch. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
So the lineup flips over, and now Edouard Julien. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1. That one in triple digits.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next one is off the plate. And a count 1-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
The Twins trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards left center. Taylor tracks it down for the out. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Caleb Ferguson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Jack Sawinski. Back now top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Andrew McCutcheon. As the lefty gets to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Off the plate inside. 1-2 to count. That one missing inside. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Correa over to first. And they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 3-0. Staying in the game on defense, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Juan Soto down. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. Now, Byron Buxton. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis, 1 for 2. Bounce to third. Hayes to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. First pitch misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one drifts inside. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 5. Caught him looking for the K.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The tying run at the plate. Clips the corner, and a count even at 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Hard hit, right side. Toss to Bell. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs, 2 hits, an error, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Twins 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Steven Okert. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Here comes a pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1 and 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him swinging. And 1 out now.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
In the air out to center. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Justin Topa getting loose out there. Jacks, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Two outs.
Ball, that's out.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Martinez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's inside. And now the lefty into center. Buxton moves under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Pirates leave one, but they're up 3-2. So remaining in the game defensively, Ezekiel Duran. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. Now it's the Twins DH, Emmanuel Rodriguez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he deals. Fastball for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a curve is down and in. Center field. Taylor drifts towards it. He's got it. One away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Looking to get the tying run on base. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Correa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it 3-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Griffin Jacks. So digging in, Brandon Belt. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. And misses inside. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Justin Topa up and throwing. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. And there's a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Here's a 2-1. And another ball. In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch just misses. That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. This to center field. Buxton sizing it up. Nabs it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Pirates 3 and the Twins 2. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One-run game, bottom 9. Bounce to the left side. Hayes. The throw to first. They get the out on Soto.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. This to third. Hayes to first. That takes care of Buxton.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
The Twins down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. And that one missing low.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Bounced up the middle, Durant. And that's it. They've won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shelby. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, they left 3 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field Station